¿Vas a ver el programa o no? Bueno, va a empezar esto ya. Venga.
It has been millennia since the fall of Remuria, and its history has long faded into the mists of mythology and superstition. Legends tell of how before the birth of the court of Fontaine, there was an empire known as Remuria. Remurians believed their king Remus would bring eternal prosperity to the islands of the high sea. However, the god king's seers prophesied discord. The greatest empire will face the most utter destruction, and this is Fortuna. Thus did the God King derive the primordial plan from the cycle of the 7 days and winds blowing over sea and land, and composed a splendorous symphony based upon it. He believed that the polities could escape fate's judgment and attain eternal paradise if they harmonized with his perfect symphony.
Historia de Remuria.
But today, welcome to the Genshin Impact version 4.6
no será un parche
special
rollo en caramilla,
program.
¿no?
Let's take a look at the trailer. On occasion, we hold barbecue dinners at the house. They hunt for food, compete with each other, even cooperate. They enjoy participating in activities like that, and the feeling is mutual. After all, it's always possible certain familiar faces will be missing from the crowd the next time a similar event rolls around.
Something has come up, and since it pertains to Cyrus and Cyno, I deemed it essential to inform you all.
It was a great plan, shrouded in secrecy.
We all gathered
Tendrá que ver
around
también con el
and
desierto.
celebrated the revival of our Lord.
That's how I gained my power.
The old man's been putting the pressure on me. He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of
Guapo.
project.
Project Stuja?
Participating in the plan will lose a lot of members in
No
the
se parecen nada a los del
I
Honkai.
did not anticipate we would meet again after
tocando el
presenting you
violín.
with the Gnosis.
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur
Hogwarts.
Nicolet, unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
Un ala, una guadaña. Ya la tengo dura ya.
Transfixed! Everlasting as the moon!
Qué rico,
An
papi.
order once given cannot be rescinded.
¿Y ese?
Do you have any idea what you're doing? You're hiding
Ese
the very
PJ nuevo.
person Father has
Es
been
un héroe.
trying to find.
I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into this.
If Father finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished.
A traitor. Cyno was chosen, but he was not the only one.
You'd like me to return my power?
I'm really looking forward to this rite of duels. The wisdom of Herman
Otro
would
PJ.
have been ours.
I want you to become the next
Qué
king
guapo.
of the house. Yet you seem to have different ideas.
I'm not saying I have all the answers.
Se van a
but
enfrentar a
doing
ella.
so will only bring us further away from being a real family.
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sit through
Mi
a
madre.
glass filled with tainted water.
I'll make sure it's drained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form. Good things come to children who do as they're told. So I do hope you decide
Como
to
una
take
araña.
along.
En realidad.
There are many
¿Habéis
dangers
fijado?
ahead, and I, for one, don't intend to back down.
I don't want to disobey an order from Father.
So why? Why
So
have
guapo.
you backed us into a corner?
No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded. And no sacrifice shall be in vain.
Qué guapo. Será el boss semanal nuevo, claro. Obviamente será el boss semanal nuevo.
Dun, 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 dun. Hello,
¿Y tú qué pintáis? No lo
everyone.
sabemos.
I'm Sarah Miller Cruz, the voice of the female traveler Lumine. welcome to the Genshin Impact version 4.6 special program.
Yay! Welcome, everyone!
Welcome!
Okay, so I'm pretty sure that everyone would agree that the House of the Hearth isn't an ordinary orphanage. But just in case you needed any convincing, we've invited their voice actors
Entonces
to
se van a
share some
enfrentar
information
ellos
with us
a
today.
Arlecchino.
Hey
por algo.
everyone, my name is Erin Yvette. I'm the voice of Arlecchino, the father of the House of the Hearth.
Sí, te ves el
might
tráiler,
also
pero
recall
estamos
that she's
empezando.
a Fatui harbinger known as the Nave. I'm so thrilled to have been invited to the special program.
Yeah, hi folks, I'm Damon Mills, the voice of Linny, and he's also a member of the House of the Hearth.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
And although he's not a member of the House of the Hearth, we've also brought the harbinger of laughter and cheer, the one and only voice of Arataki Ito.
What up? It's me, Max Middleman. Hey everybody, what's going on? My bros, my guys, my
Yo
dudes.
no sé cómo no se mueren de cringe esta gente. Todas estas cosas.
Are you excited to be here?
Vibes, vibes, vibes. Vibes for days.
All right, well, without any further delay, let's start introducing the new content from version 4.6. I've heard that travelers will be experiencing new content related to the House of the Hearth in the upcoming version. Erin, why don't you give us a rundown on what sort of organization the House of the Hearth is?
Yes, it would be my pleasure. Based on the most recent intelligence reports, the House of the Hearth is a Fatui intelligence organization operated by the Nave. It takes in children who no longer have a home due to all manner of reasons, and they receive an education in a variety of disciplines.
Educación y convertirlos en
Naturally,
espías,
at the same
básicamente.
time as it provides a home, the children also take on various responsibilities.
Okay, this sounds like everything that we already know from the game. Is there more news to hear?
Yes, everyone knows that the House of the Hearth is a rather complicated orphanage.
Un poco
And the
Fatui.
Nave, the fourth harbinger of the Fatui, is still hiding many unsolved mysteries. So how about we start diving into all the new information that we have about Arlecchino?
Let's do it.
Yes, let's do
Arlecchino.
it!
Okay, first, I want to hear it straight from y'all. What kind of person do you think the Nave is?
Oh no. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling a lot of pressure right now. This is giving me all sorts of deja vu. I guess during the Fontaine Archon quest, I noticed that Arlecchino was really skilled at directing the conversation. Her way of speaking was incredibly refined and polite, but she was also incredibly
Es la
intimidating.
número 4 de los Fatui.
I mean, remember how Farina
fuerte,
pretended
¿eh?
not to recognize her and talked about having nightmares? I totally get where she was coming from.
Creo que es el Fatui más
But
fuerte al que nos hemos
that's
enfrentado
just
ya.
an outsider's point of view,
Será
right?
el más fuerte.
What
Por-
is the Nave like as a parent? I think Damon is probably the best person to answer that question. Okay, take it away.
Okay, you were hoping that I would be the weakest link?
Yeah.
Well, she's a very strict father.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Strict. All right, it sounds like she gives everyone an intimidating impression.
Yeah, but I think Arlecchino loves all of the house's children equally, and she would never treat them harshly for no reason, though the kids feel a lot of pressure during her lessons.
Imagino
and
que lo que
are
tiene
often
atrás,
scared
que
speechless by
es
her
lo que le lleva hasta
stern
el culo
attitude.
y todo el rollo es su
Probably for
engaño.
their own good.
Ese es el
In
engaño.
an
Que, lo
organization
tiene,
like the
que por eso
Fatui,
saldrá de ahí
these
las
kids
alas,
actually
¿no?
need to be
Supongo.
more mature, tough, and
O las
patient
patas de
than
araña, en
other
su defecto.
children who are their age, you know?
That's actually kind of sad, though, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Who hurt this Nave? I want to know. Why are they this way?
Okay, wait. Are you trying to say that she treats the kids like that because she was traumatized?
Ooh, okay, now that's
¿Qué
very
pasa, Ubi? ¿Cómo
sharp of
estamos?
you,
No.
but let's keep Arlecchino's
Pues su engaño
secret
parece de fuego
for just
también.
a little bit longer.
Okay. I do have a question, though. Why did the children call her father?
Well, if you're curious about Arlecchino's past, then you'll have to find your answer in the game.
That's fair.
Her
Vale, te van a
story
explicar en el
quest
juego
in this
el por qué le llaman
will be
padre.
released with version 4.6. Now, I don't want to spoil anyone's gameplay experience by saying too much about her quest.
¿Os imagináis
okay?
que le digan
But
que ella se
I do
siente
hope
hombre
that
y que es
travelers will
trans?
be able to appreciate Arlecchino's unique charm after
Sería
they've
buenísimo.
experienced her entire story.
Yeah.
Sería
Version
buenísimo.
4.6 will also introduce a new feature, the Focused Experience Mode. Now, if you use the feature while playing Arlecchino's story quest, then it will minimize the number of times that you'll be interrupted by characters or quest locations being allocated to
Focused
other
Experience
quests.
va
So
directamente.
hopefully this mode will help travelers have a better story
Oh,
experience, you know?
Nice.
That's right. And in the future, this function will become available for more and more quests.
Besides the story quest, I'm also looking forward to hearing the Nave's voiceover lines.
No lo entendí muy bien.
It's kinda awesome. We'll finally be able to hear what she thinks about the other Harbingers, too.
Yes, I selfishly
No
also
entendido.
think that will be cool.
Yes.
Next, let's take a look at Arlecchino's elegant yet deadly fighting style.
Ooh.
Intrigue!
Vale, enseñarnos cómo pelea.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Transfixed.
Transfix. El estilo de combate está guapísimo. Y eso aquí hay una buena guadaña. Y vuela. Ah, genial. Bueno, seguramente no se eleve, ¿no?
This is where you fall.
She's so cool. That was awesome. I like how she glides.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, she's very elegant. Like, that was a perfect descriptor. Like, elegant but deadly. Like a a ballerina of death.
Yes.
Everything she does is so effortless.
I know, right?
Yes. All right, well, if we're going to talk about Arlecchino's combat abilities, then we're gonna have to talk about the Bond of Life mechanic. You
Bond
might
of
have
Life.
been a victim to it while you were fighting.
Cuando el elemento le escribe y le pega a unos enemigos,
Fontaine? Does anyone
activa
still remember
Blood
what a
Death.
Bond of Life is?
Cuando es un ataque elemental o un ataque
Are you
cargado,
going to be
un
teaching us
elemental
about her
burst,
abilities? Guys, you're too loud. Pipe
le pega
down.
con tu Blood Death
Of course. Let's listen to what she has to
y
say.
absorbe parte de la deuda.
Wait, I think I remember. It's the red portion
Y
of the
obtiene
HP bar.
Bond of
When you
Life
have a
en un
Bond of
porcentaje
Life
de la vida
active, it'll
máxima.
absorb any healing that your character receives. So
Absorbe
they
la
can't
curación.
regain HP until
Pega
the Bond
rápido,
of Life value has been healed.
Yeah.
Yes,
Right?
very good, student. When Arlecchino
Convierte sus
has
ataques
a
en
Bond
piro.
of Life greater than or equal to a certain percentage of her health bar, her normal, charged, and plunging attacks will be converted
Pega
to
rápido,
pyro
¿eh?
damage, which can't be overridden by other elemental infusions. And while she's in this state, her normal attacks will consume a portion of her current Bond of Life to deal more damage and reduce
Se va
the
quitando
remaining
una barra que tiene
cooldown of
abajo.
her elemental skill.
Whoa. Wait
I know,
a second.
it's a lot.
So you're saying that she'll deal more damage with her normal attack when her Bond of Life is higher?
Put simply, yes.
No se hace daño, pero sí que se pone un
No,
buffo.
wait, I get it. Wait, so Arlecchino can give herself a Bond of Life, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, otherwise she'd have to chase down enemies who can put a Bond of Life on her. Actually, that sounds kind of funny.
I'd like to see that. And
si
that
te curan,
brings us
¿qué?
to her elemental skill. Arlecchino's skill doesn't just damage enemies, it also applies a blood debt directive to any enemy that it hits, which will damage them periodically. And when she uses
un dot
a
de fuego.
charged attack or her elemental burst, she'll absorb nearby blood debt directives. This also allows her to obtain a Bond of Life based on the number of directives that she absorbed. So don't worry, Max.
Oh, I was very concerned.
I know you were.
Pega muy rápido.
Okay, hold on. She can't regain HP until her Bond of Life is removed, right?
Sí, exactamente.
So
No se puede
how
curar
does
hasta
she
que el
stay
Bond of
in
Life se
fight?
vaya.
Well, after dishing out damage, Arlecchino's elemental burst will reset the cooldown of her elemental skill and heal her based
La
on
última
her
te le cura.
attack and her current Bond of Life.
Oh, okay.
Also, thanks to
No
one
se
of her
hace vida, pero le
talents,
puede
while
perder vida.
Arlecchino is in combat, she gains bonus pyro damage, but also cannot be affected by any healing effects other than the healing provided by her burst.
No se puede curar de ninguna
So,
manera que no sea con
that
ultimátum.
seems like she's as ruthless to herself as she is to her enemies. Like
Hay
she
que tener
needs
cuidado con
therapy.
Probably. She's kind of a savage. I mean.
Eso es importante, ¿eh?
Right. So Arlecchino even has
Como
a special
parecía
kind of
Nobilet, pero
movement
pudiendo curarse de
whenever she
menos.
uses her charged attack, right?
Ooh, that looks perfect for scaring her
Sí que vuela,
enemies.
sí.
Yeah, and for putting some serious pressure on them.
Yeah.
Oh, it's about time to introduce the event wishes in version 4.6. You guys ready?
Let's do it.
So excited.
Tiradas.
During the first phase of version 4.6, Arlecchino,
Linnea,
Nave,
Arlecchino.
and Linny will both enjoy a drop
Linny.
rate boost. The all-new 5-star polearm Crimson Moon
La polear
semblance
nueva.
will
Qué
also
bonita,
become available.
Se convierte en una guadaña.
The Wanderer and Baiju will return in the
Wanderer
second
y
phase,
Baiju.
so be sure to keep an eye out.
No me lo esperaba.
Oh my gosh, that's so amazing. Okay, so Aaron and Damon,
Pensé
do you
que
have any
vendría otra
other
cosa.
news you'd like to share?
Actually, I
Wander
do.
Ribaisu.
Let's discuss the new weekly
¡Qué
boss.
guapa!
That's
¡Qué
right.
guapa de ilustración!
We were just talking about how the Nave
Muy
shows
Herschel,
different faces to
Muy
her
Honkai.
family members and to outsiders, but in special
The Knife.
circumstances,
The
she
Knife,
will reveal
¿cómo se llama esta man?
another side.
New boss.
That's right. Are you ready to see a new Nave?
Yes! I am ready!
I am ready. Ah, pequeña. Qué guapa la mano. Eso es muy Senge también. La alita. Ahí ya su engaño activado. ¿Ves? Como una araña. Fíjate que hay como hilo. Qué guapo. Eso te escara.
Wow. Not even Linny and
Bueno,
Fred
seguramente no
have
sea
seen
difícil.
this side of her before.
So the Nave is accepting challengers now?
Oh my gosh, she's so elegant, but also super duper dangerous.
She's smooth. It feels even
Está
more
potente.
badass with twice the badassitude.
Hey!
It's not so simple to see the Nave's other
A
side.
ver, que se ven como
She'll
hilos,
appear
¿no?
normally
Como la
at
telaraña.
first, as if she were giving you an ordinary training lesson, waiting to counter your
Ese
attacks.
movimiento lo
Yeah,
hace
it
Raiden
seems
también
like
cuando
she'll
enfrentas a
dodge
ella.
all of our attacks like a phantom if we're out of her immediate range.
Yeah, it feels like she's implying that we're all in the palm of her hand.
I mean, you guys know what her personality's like. She doesn't want her children crying or running away from conflict. Instead, she hopes that they'll be able to take the initiative, even if their opponent is their own father. The outside world will not show her children mercy, so neither can she afford to be too forgiving to them. If you do not repay the blood debt directives the Nave applies to you, all her attacks against you will be enhanced. But if you manage to out-heal the Bond of Life, the Nave will reward you for repaying this blood debt, and your
Vale.
charged
Te va a
attacks
meter una
against her
marca
will
que
be
tienes que quitártela,
enhanced.
porque si no te va a hacer matar.
Don't the
Qué guapo ese ataque.
bones on her back look like spiders?
Qué guapo ese ataque. Acaba de decir Spider.
Oh my gosh, it's like she has total control of her prey while she watches them struggle and closes the distance.
Acaba de decir Spider, el tío.
It's kind of creepy being the hunted one for once.
Okay. I think we should stop the introduction here. Let's leave some space for everyone to experience the challenge for themselves.
Wait, so I know that many
Toma de
travelers
verla.
will be wondering about this. The Nave's boss form is tied to her story quest. Normally, players would have to progress the story to a certain point in order to participate in the challenge. But now we have a quick challenge feature for weekly
Podemos
Trounstone.
ir directos a pegar con ella.
As long as travelers are adventure rank 40 or higher, they'll be able to challenge her directly by going to the Adventurer Handbook, going to the Domains
Ya no tenemos que
tab,
hacer la misión de historia si
selecting
queremos
Trounce
enfrentarnos a
domains,
ella.
and pressing Quick
Pero ya lo
Challenge.
sabíamos.
Oh, that's cool. It's a
Esa historia ya la
nice
teníamos
little
nosotros
shortcut
pendiente.
to the battle.
Yeah!
Supongo.
Oh my gosh, I'm looking forward to that. That is really valuable information to have. And it also looks like it's my turn to deliver some news. 2 new artifact sets will become available in version 4.6.
Era esperar.
Fragment of Harmonic Whimsy and Unfinished Reverie. Travelers who are interested in them should stay tuned for more information.
Cool.
Vale, luego nos enseña
Oh,
que-
you're
bueno,
finished.
cortito
Okay,
seguramente.
wait, how come your update was so short? It wasn't enough for me.
Yeah, give us more.
Okay, I actually do have other news to share.
Ooh.
Yes. In version 4.6, Sumeru City will be experiencing an unsolved mystery. Ooh.
And for some reason,
Ooh,
Sino's
Sim.
gotten mixed up in it.
Hey,
Segunda
how did you
misión
know
de Sim.
about that?
His picture is right there.
Oh, right. Oops. Well, Sino wanted to investigate personally because someone involved in the case has a very unique identity, and the two of them share a close connection.
It sounds like there's some serious shenanigans going
That's
on.
right. Is this the case where we get to use violence if the situation
El
gets too
personaje ese nuevo que os dije que,
These are
que
all
parecía
very
jugable.
good guesses, but I'll offer you one clue that you probably wouldn't be able to guess otherwise.
Ese de ahí.
A mysterious youngster with connections to the
¿Ves? Ese
mystery
parece
will
jugable,
make
tío.
his debut during the case.
Tiene visión. No
And
se ve.
Sino's
pero
friends are not just
tiene pinta de
freeloaders
jugable.
who only show up for food. Tainari, Kale, Alhaitham, and Kaveh will all come to support him when he's in a pinch. So yeah, if you want to know more about what happens in this case, then be sure to check out Sino's second story
Claro, tiene que ser
quest,
jugable.
Lupus Aureus Act 2. Travelers can venture to Sumeru and investigate the secrets lurking underneath the sands. In due time, of course.
Sarah, you totally delivered. That was great news.
Pero entonces,
Speaking of great news,
hay dos historias.
Damon also
Una
has
que va
some
por la
important
parte
information to
de
share.
Arlecchino y otra que va por la parte de Sino.
Wait,
Yes.
wait. What are we waiting for? We've just presented too much information too quickly. Can we take a break, please, so we can digest all of it, please?
Damon.
Please.
He can't keep getting away with
always
this.
do, though.
No, Damon, you're right.
I know.
Let's check out the first redemption code before we continue introducing the new content.
That's what I thought.
That was amazing. That's what I thought.
Ahí tenemos el primer código. W, T, K, P, M, B, D, 8, Z, Z, R, Z. Ahí. Canjeo exitoso. Primer código. Irlos copiando moderadores o quien queréis por ahí para tenerlos preparados para cuando alguien los pida, ¿vale? Code para mí. Code para mí.
Welcome back, everyone. So
Hey!
we've already told you the story of Arlecchino and the House of the Hearth. So why don't we continue the story of Remuria,
New
which
area.
you saw in the beginning of the program.
Bajo el agua.
I would like this very much, please.
De Undersea Capital.
Good job.
Bajo el agua.
Encore.
A new area of Fontaine will open in version 4.6.
Era esperado.
Travelers will get to visit the village of Petrichor. Though, would there even be much to see on such a
Parece
small
muy bonita.
Well,
Parece rollo Venecia o algo así,
guess
¿sabes?
this is where I'm supposed to really
Venecia
confidently
no.
say totally, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, now that
Es
you
muy bonita.
mentioned it, there's definitely more to this village than meets the
Mira,
eye,
el pájaro
right?
ese
Yeah,
moñudo.
I
lo dije.
think we're focused on the wrong thing here. This is where the kingdom of Remuria's remains lay at rest. So how big was
La
such a
ballena.
glorious and prosperous
Eh,
nation,
vamos por
really?
ella.
Oh,
Y un gato.
now that you say that, I mean, this little town looks a whole
Porque hay
lot
un gato
bigger.
con nosotros.
Now that's a neat trick. Anyway, this is where we'll meet a talking cat. With its guidance, we will be able to see the civilization that vanished.
Talking Cat.
thousands
Otro
of
gato,
years
tío. Nos han hartado.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Anything for a talking cat?
As Aaron mentioned at the beginning of the program, King Remus composed a symphony, one with wondrous power that grants the wishes of the human souls dwelling within.
Yes, I'm getting it. I actually, I don't.
Otro
so
gato,
not getting
tío.
it.
That's okay.
Otro
I
gato,
will
loco.
explain it in a few words, so you'll just have to learn about the symphony by going on an adventure with this little cat. I'll avoid spoiling the adventure itself, but you'll arrive at the Remuria ruins with the cat. The kingdom's remnants slumber in the depths where the sunlight can't reach. You'll meet a dragon in the deep seas.
Dun, dun,
Un dragón. Pero eso no es un
So
dragón, ¿no?
you'll be able to
Es una
obtain
ballena.
powers relating to the symphony, which will help you explore the lost realm of Remuria.
Nuevos puzzles.
You'll be able to pause the melody within the realm of this ancient civilization. You can also unseal time in places where it stopped.
So
Nuevo
these
puzzle.
powers will let you interact with specific objects in the ruins. You know, that might be useful for solving puzzles during your adventure.
Totally.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, a forgotten statue sits in a recess.
Otro
of the
jefe, dos
fated
jefes nuevos
castle,
tenemos.
silently
Está el de-
proclaiming the
estará el de talentos y el de subir
immortality
niveles.
of a great civilization. It
Este
awaits
será
a
para subir
warrior who
para
would
subir
dare
Arlecchino
challenge
y lo otro
the
para los talentos de
majesty
Arlecchino.
of
Ya
the
está.
ancient ruler.
Total, ¿sabes?
Oh yeah, that's right. The statue of marble and brass will soon be coming as a boss. You can earn all sorts of materials if
Y
you
este tiene un
manage to
violín.
beat it in a challenge.
I'm so hyped for it.
Oh my gosh, yes. again, Damon, you did such a great job with introducing it.
That was great. That was great, Damon. Wait, but real quick question. How do we even get to such a remote little island?
That is a great question. Travelers who have already completed the 3rd act of the Archon quest, Song of the Dragon and Freedom, will automatically unlock a teleport waypoint in the village of Petrichor. Hopefully this helps travelers exploring the new area.
I've heard that this feature will return many new areas in the future.
So exciting.
I know. So cool. All right, that's all the information that we have about Fontaine for now.
And now, outside of the region, ...
It seems like a new style of rock and roll is getting popular in Inazuma.
Rock and roll in Inazuma.
All right, let's all take a short break before
Sin
we
Yang,
get
ahora
into
yo
the
para allá.
next section. Take a look at today's second redemption code.
Yeah.
Ya hay otro código, ya. Qué rápido. EAKA 5 BU9 HHRM. A ver. Canjeo exitoso. Déjalos, hombres, que no ves que están obsesionados con terminar Fontaine y Sumeru. Ya está, ya lo van a terminar ya. Porque nos van a enchufar esto que seguramente limite con Sumeru también. Ahí estamos, Jay, ahí estamos. Gracias, Choga. A ver, yo lo veo como un parche de rollo en canomilla sin ser canomilla, ¿no? En plan, vamos a registrar una zona ahí new.
Welcome back, everyone.
Hey.
Okay, I hear that a
Regalar
musical tour is coming to Inazuma, and the organizer is none other than Arataki Ito himself.
Ay, por favor. Otro puto evento de
Max,
música,
would you like
no,
to
tío.
tell us more about it?
It would be my absolute pleasure, compadre. So, I got a question. Does
Compadre?
everyone still remember Dvorak?
Of course. He participated in last year's Lantern Rite, right?
That's right, yeah.
Both Hu Tao and Xinyan performed there.
That's right. And this time, it's an epic tour for the ages organized by none other than Ito and Dvorak.
Oh my gosh, and even the concert name sounds really epic.
El tío que fue el Iyue,
The way he
¿verdad?
says, iridescent, Arataki, rockin' for life tour de force of awesomeness really gives off the feeling of rock and roll.
Ya sabemos por qué estaba aquel evento, ¿eh?
And the theme of this concert is about life. Specifically, it's about a brave puppy who saved the lives of countless other creatures on the battlefield.
Aww, that's so cute. Adorable.
Iridescent Araki Rocking for Life
Me
Tour,
too.
the force
I really
of
hope the Music Festival of
awesomeness.
Life will inspire everyone to unleash their
Awesomeness.
own rock and roll spirit. And I'll let you in on a little secret. Ito
Pedazo de
himself will
hombre.
personally be performing on the big stage.
What? Oh my gosh, that's gonna be awesome.
Yes, it will be. And
Con Ito
here's
siempre
more
es mucho
exclusive news
texto,
for you.
Cholo.
Dvorak will be giving away a
No,
brand new
tío,
musical
no,
instrument to our
no.
travelers called
Seguro que va a
the
venir un evento de
Night
música de estos
Wind
que me
Horn.
gustan. Seguro.
So
Esto
if
es
you
para
enjoy
tocar.
playing music
Otra cosa
in
distinta.
real life, or especially if you enjoy playing music in the game, be sure to check it out.
I'm looking forward to seeing more amazing performances from all the great musicians out there.
Are you now? Well, since you're so excited about it and the festival, why don't you help launch the Arataki Rockin' for Life Tour to Force of Awesomeness? Yeah, I'll try to. All right, there's 3 steps to preparing for the festival. Number 1, Extreme Carnival Ensemble. We can practice getting into the flow with some rhythm games while the stage is still coming together.
Wow, those keys look really unique.
Yeah, they really are. And the second task is called the Trillion Trinket Trawl. Say that 3 times fast. The Trillion Trinket Trawl, the Trillion Trinket Trawl, the Trillion Trinket Trawl. I did it.
Ooh.
We can't have a rockin' music festival without a rockin' venue. So, travelers will be helping
Mira que
Dvorak
ya está diciendo que le
spruce it
gustan estos
up with
eventos.
his list of items.
It's a piece of cake, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And lastly, we have the Meeting of Melodies. Can't have a party without adoring fans, so we gotta invite fellow music lovers to come jam with us. After listening to their tunes, we can restore the missing music notes.
Oh, so we'll be able to hear them sing. That is super exciting.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the point. Music gets you pumped. And after we've rocked out to the pure spirit of music awesomeness in Inazuma, over in Mondstadt, we'll be dancing to
Hay que ayudarles a completar los partituras.
Hold up, hold up. What do you mean
Esto
by
último no es
tense and
raro.
thrilling?
Does it mean anything if I
Lo malo es
say
el otro.
Windtrace, Seekers and Strategy has finally arrived?
Yes! I love Windtrace. And yeah, it can get a little tense at times.
Well, the new name implies that the game has undergone some mechanics changes, yeah?
Yeah, you're correct.
¿Qué es
That's
esto?
very intuitive of you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you'll be playing hide and seek as rebels and hunters, just like before, but there are a few new rules.
Oh, es.
When rebels are captured
Es
for the
Rebel
first time,
Hunter.
they'll be
Vale,
exiled
vale.
to the surveillance zone for a short period of time.
Hay que reparar
Now,
unos motores,
they
en serio.
will be automatically freed after their time out, but also their friends can try to help them escape the zone early. But if you
Estás
get
de
sent
broma,
to
¿no?
jail twice, you're permanently deleted from the game.
Ooh, that does sound tense and thrilling.
Right?
And that's not all. Oh no, each round will have 6 signaling devices, which will prevent nearby rebels from disguising or concealing themselves. The rebels' goal is to repair these devices while also avoiding capture. Once they repair 4 devices, they win the match. Oh, and rebels can work together to repair these devices.
Dios,
And
se
hunters
merecen
will
una
either
denuncia.
need to prevent the rebels from repairing the signaling devices, or they can simply eliminate their opponents.
If you team up with friends, then watching these games should be a blast.
She gets it. She gets it. But the next part is even more thrilling. When rebels are fixing a signaling device, the device being repaired will enter the high-speed signaling state. What does it mean? It means it'll give off a light visible by every player in the
Si hay
area.
dos reparando
In fact,
uno,
the device
avisa
will even be marked on the menu.
al.
Ooh, okay. So
Al killer.
that means that repairing the devices will
Me
expose
parece
your
bien.
location.
Para evitar rusear.
Oh my gosh. It's
A ver, te
these
van a
sort
rusear
of
igual, pero.
unexpected risks that can be the most nerve-wracking. This is gonna be super interesting to play.
Yeah.
Imagino que la
Oh,
tercera vez que lo
absolutely.
capturas a la mierda,
And
¿no?
in another event, travelers will receive a rather strange commission. What do you
Specially
mean,
shaped
rather
Saurian
strange?
search.
What I mean is, there's a chef who's famous for using unusual ingredients, and he wants to make friends
Pues, ¿qué
with
vas a
a
decir?
pyro-regisfine.
O sea, un chef que es conocido por usar ingredientes inusuales. Si
And
alguien
not
eres
just
tú.
a pyro-regisfine, he also wants to befriend a primo geovishap, and a jade plume terror shroom, and the millennial pearl seahorse. You guys heard me the first time. Yeah, I thought you would react this way. Anyway, a chef recently returned from a trip to Natlan, and he started getting some ideas. He thought he should toughen himself up by having his own companion. You know, just like how people from Natlan have Saurian companions.
That makes sense. Kind of. Wait, did you say that he
Anto, tú estás enamorado del enano de Dragones y Mazmorra.
Listen, Damon. If
Igual que
you
yo.
want to know the details, go check out the event when the Virgin is live, all right? But for now, it's time for me to introduce the
¿Qué pasa, Kitty? ¿Cómo estás?
Okay, all right.
Okay.
We hear you.
All right, you got it.
You got
In
it.
this challenge, you can adjust the difficulty and your negotiation strategies. If you've got the guts, then you can take on fearless difficulty. You can also talk
eventos
to
de
Ron
pegarnos con
to adjust
bichos,
the number
sí,
of
coño.
negotiation strategies.
Sí, por
So if you
favor.
reduce them, it amps up the challenge difficulty, giving you the perfect opportunity to test your skills.
Cool.
Both
Esta
active
vez no me gusta.
strategies
Esto sí
and
me gusta.
long-term strategies are available. You can trigger active strategies at will. However, your opponent's HP and level will change depending on the number of strategies that you've picked.
That's cool.
So you've got to choose your favorite strategies to come out on top. Play to your strengths.
Wow.
Noted.
And moving on,
Noted.
travelers should be familiar with our next event,
Los vibrocristal.
Vibro-crystal applications.
Otra vez.
Ooh, it seems like the
Otra
event
vez.
involves connecting different vibrating crystals in order to generate different effects.
Aaron, I am so impressed by how intuitive you are.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. That means
That is
so much
incredible.
coming from you.
Yeah, well, I meant it. Each round requires 2 teams. Before each battle, you can set up vibro crystal harmonics plans for each of your teams. This will allow you to receive different combat buffs when you combine transmitter crystals and receiver crystals.
Lo de siempre, le puedes poner
Basically, the
una, dos o
transmitter
tres cargas.
crystal decides the trigger condition, while the receiver crystal
Totalmente lo de siempre.
determines the buff that your team gets as a result. By connecting them in different combinations, you can create varying harmonic effects. It's your custom buff plan.
Wow.
Spot on, Sarah Miller Cruz.
Thank you.
And you gain a harmonic point for each time that you trigger a harmonic effect. You can get even more combat bonuses if you accumulate enough harmonic
Body.
points. Each challenge will have different trial characters, so you can choose the harmonic buff that works best for your team setup.
Nice.
Be sure to maximize your points if you want to exchange them for rewards.
Nice. Also, the Genius Invocation TCG event, the Forge Realms Temper, will be returning in version 4.6. The Heated Battle mode will also receive an update, so don't miss out, duelists.
And there's going to be an overflowing mastery event, so you can more easily train up the characters
Esto era
who
evidente que
need
iba a
the
venir.
extra boosty boost.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Max. You just
Es
did
que
an
no
amazing
necesitábamos
job.
nuestra vida.
Thank you,
introducing all
Sarah.
that.
Oh, thanks,
And
guys.
since you introduced so many events in one go, I feel like you deserve a little break.
You know what?
A little break.
Yes, you agree?
I was gonna say, I agree.
too.
I
I'll
agree.
agree.
So how about now, let's check out the
last redemption code.
No me digas. Qué horror de imagen. Sí, ¿verdad, Jay? ¿Qué pasa, coclerito? 3 códigos, evento nuevo, Arlecchino jugable, Arlecchino boss, otro boss nuevo por otro lado, historia en Sumeru, historia en Fontaine, va a haber 2 historias. Evento en Inazuma, también, de música. Y algunos eventos interesantes. Díctalo, mamá huevo, dice. 9B3AMTCQZYQ9.
Welcome back, everyone. Next up, we're presenting some information about improvements for different in-game systems.
Nice.
First up, we have some updates for the Serenity Pot, such as the Quick Obtain feature. Instead of having to navigate a bunch of menus, you can use this feature to put all missing furnishings into a queue, where you can use one click to purchase any missing components and then craft your desired piece.
Wow. Ooh, that does actually sound very convenient.
So convenient, so convenient. The avatar system will also be updated, so you'll be able to use more portraits of your familiar friends as your profile display.
Van a poner avatares según las cosas que
Oh,
tengan.
that mask is Hanachiru Sato, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and there's Arama,
You bet.
and the Thunderbird, and Rue, and more. This is amazing.
So many more. I'm sure lots of travelers like them. Treasure compasses have also been updated. Its markers will be displayed on both the large map and the mini map. The compasses will also include information about different map layers.
Sweet.
Way more intuitive.
Mm-hmm. It's time to
Y
eradicate
te marca
all the maps
dónde
with
está si está bajo
99%
tierra.
exploration progress.
Heck yeah!
Exploration!
Eradication!
Now that we've gone over some updates to the game systems, it's time to talk about some Genshin Impact soundtrack news.
Soundtrack news.
Yeah, that's
Ahora te lo marca y te lo marca en el mapa y en el layer en el que está.
OST
Cuando
Cantus
usas la brújula.
Aeternus will debut during version 4.6. This album features original music created by the Hoyo Mix team for the new region of Fontaine and related content.
Ooh, yeah.
Related content.
Music is my favorite!
So hyped.
Oh no, y'all! It looks like there's nothing left for us to present. I know.
Sí.
I know. So I think that means it's time for
Ay,
this
ya no nos
special
queda nada
program to
más.
come
Bien.
to a close.
Say it's not so.
Is there anything else that y'all would like to share with all the travelers who are watching?
Yes.
What? We need to have an answer right now in this moment?
It's okay, you've got
Now.
this. You've got this.
Okay, I'll make
go.
it easy and just
Sí, y toco
be very
morritos,
selfish
sí.
and say that I'm just so incredibly excited for Arlecchino. We did a lot of work with her. I think she's really cool, and I can't wait for everyone else to see how cool she is.
She's so cool.
Totally.
She's so freaking cool, and I love the whole quest and everything secret that I can't talk about right now. But I am also really excited for that and Linny's involvement in said things, and that's all I'm gonna say right now.
El gato dentro de la chistera.
It's so hard to talk about this without spoiling anything, but I'm so excited for you
Mira un
guys
hurón ahí
to
con,
experience this
con
concert.
la otra,
It
el
is
cuervo con la otra.
so good, and all I can say
Y una
is
zorra a la
that I
derecha.
had more fun recording for this part of Genshin Impact than I've had in a long time recording. So,
oh my gosh,
it's gonna be
that's
fun.
amazing. Wow, I'm excited for all of those things too, and I'm also really pumped for the Windtrace Festival because I love it so much. And it sounds like there's a ton of awesome things coming in version 4.6, so I hope everyone's excited.
Yes, I am.
Yay! Wow, okay, I just have to say, this was so fun.
No se había fijado que Ito tiene un escarabajo en el hombro.
I'm so glad I got to be here with you guys.
This was such a great time. So thanks for being here, and I think that's all we've got for this program. So we will see you all in game.
See you guys in
Bye.
the game.
Bye.
Bye.
See you later.
Love you. Bye.